welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with another pick a card reading for you. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, I just want to thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your time. I know that time is really precious. We all don't have a lot of it. And the fact that you spend even a little bit of your time here with me really warms my heart, and I really appreciate you. So if you're finding yourself here for the very first time, we want to welcome you into our family, into our little community with open arms. We are a space of light and love. I do daily pick a card readings here. I do messages for soulmates and separation on Sundays, but mostly we just have a lot of fun. We open up the lines of communication. It's a place for thought and friendship. So please join us, grab yourself a cup of tea or some snacks, and we'll have a bit of a chat because we're all friends here at my table. So this pick a card, we're looking at what's going to happen this week, what's happening next week for you guys. We have 3 piles in front of you. Is love coming? Is a new career coming? What are you guys struggling with this week coming up? We have 3 piles. Pile number 1 with the lily and the clear quartz. Pile number 2 with the, I don't know if this is a princess sodalite. I think it might be, but I'm not sure. If you know, please let me know. And the pink flower. And number 3, pile number 3 with the adventurine and the yellow mum. Whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you here from Spirit today. I'll take a moment to mention that I'm on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you can check me out over there. I offer a monthly giveaway for a free mini read, which will be coming up shortly. So check me out on Instagram as well. Okay, so what's coming up for you guys this week? Pile number 1. Hello, pile 1. Thank you for joining me. You were drawn to this beautiful lily. This is your reading, or the clear quartz. What is happening for you this week? What is coming up? What does Spirit want to warn you about? What do they want to tell you about blessings coming in this week? What's happening for you this week? Let's see. Judgment. We have a new beginning upon you, perhaps. Let's see what else is coming up. I'm going to draw some cards. Ooh. The King of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So this week, pile 1, you may have love on the horizon, maybe a new beginning with a new partner. And it's going to be pretty significant, the amount of love here with the 2 of Cups and that King of Cups. Beautiful. We have the Page of Swords. To clarify that Judgment card, we have the 5 of Wands clarifying the King of Wands, or sorry, the King of Cups. The Tower, interesting, and on the back of the deck, the Lovers. And the Wheel of Fortune. Let's talk about it. What's happening for you guys this week? My goodness, I feel like you guys have a love offer, and I feel like this person has been watching you for a while who's coming forward this week for you guys. It may be kind of like this, it feels like this epiphany that this person has been having, these feelings, kind of hiding these emotions, these passions for you under the surface for a while, lighting that match up. But it's a pretty intense feeling they have with the King of Cups there. The 2 of Cups over top of this Tower card. You know, the Tower represents chaos, you know, uncontrolled chaos. But sometimes that's in the form of like an epiphany of like someone, it's like a light bulb going off. And considering we have this match going off over the top of this guy's head right here, it's like a light bulb went off in this person, or a light bulb will go off in you, that you never really maybe considered this person as a romantic partner in the past. But all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this is the person for me. There's a huge change coming in for you guys next week. It's going to be the fact that the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune are sitting here side by side, along with the Lovers card, just really shows me that this is a fated type of union that you're going to be presented with. And it's not one without choice. The Lovers is always about choice, Gemini represented. But you are the key to your own success. That's a reminder here with that beautiful key imagery. And you are the key to your own happiness. But this person coming forward, it's a fated union. It's fated. It's meant to be with this Wheel of Fortune. It could be a soulmate energy here with the 2 of Cups. On the back of the deck, we have the Magician. It's all about wielding the power you have over all of the elements. It's about creating this life that you want. If you guys truly want, this could be your energy. This could be you guys holding a flame for someone you've been afraid to move forward. And this is your sign from Spirit that it's time to act this week. It's time to communicate your feelings because it's fated. It's meant to be. It's got beautiful, beautiful energy here. And there's going to be security associated with it, with this beautiful 9 of Pentacles. It's like finally working through, you know, working hard towards success and getting to where you deserve to be. Yeah, beautiful energy here. Let's see what else. This week, pile one. What is happening for you this week, pile one? What can you expect? So love this week. Ace of Wands. You could have some inspired ideas. These could represent the passions you're feeling towards this person. These could be passionate ideas that you're having as far as starting your own business or some sort of creative outlet. It's time to put some work in and you will see the success. So if you're asking, and the Ten of Cups. So if you're asking right now about, you know, career, if you're wondering about this week, I feel like you guys have some ideas that you're about to work on this week, or being asked to work on some things, a passion project perhaps, and it's like not without its difficulties, it's not without its competition. Maybe you really feel like there's a lot of competition for what you're putting forth, but it's going to be victorious for you, and it's going to lead to so much abundance at the end of the day. I'm not saying that this Ten of Cups is going to happen for you by the end of the week, but I'm saying that the work that you put in now, all of the hard work you're putting into these passion projects or putting into this new relationship is going to show you, again, I could be talking to two different groups here. You know, the top bottom row could be, or sorry, the back pile could be the love. This front pile could be your passion project, your creative force that you're bringing forward. But it's going to lead you to lots of abundance, and it's going to lead you to success with that Six of Wands. But the hard work will be there. But I feel like you're not a stranger to hard work, and I don't feel like that would throw you off at all. What are they going into this week? What is happening for them this week, please, Spirit? What are they working on? Okay, so it's something that you have been working on for a really long time with this Ten of Wands, and the Page of Wands there shows, though, that maybe you've been working on it since you were very young, but it's been, gosh, look at this, you guys. We're talking like something that's meant to be, with the Wheel of Fortune showing up twice. Like this is, you are on the right path. I know that it feels like a struggle. It sometimes feels like a burden, and you can't see the finish line, and you could be growing frustrated. But this week, you're really being asked to really focus and keep pushing forward, keep working towards your goals, keep making tiny steps even towards your goals, because this Page of Wands is he is this inspiration powerhouse that leads forward all of the inspiration. He hands it over to the Knight, who hands it over to the King. You know, it's about pushing through. It's about pushing through, because the Judgment card here is here twice for you as well. You guys have a new beginning, a resurrection upon you this week. You guys have new starts. Again, not without maybe some struggles, not without a little bit of conflicts, but this is all meant to be. This is a part of your soul contract. It's time for you to slice through any mistruths with the Page of Swords at the back of your deck here. Any obstacles or competition will be nothing for you. You're going to be able to push through those as well. So you guys have some very powerful changes coming in for you next week. So just be ready to put in that work. We have patience. You've been so patient, patiently waiting, waiting to put down these wands, patiently waiting for what you want in love. It says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing. Still, they need patience. Still, there's going to be a little bit of work that needs to be put in. Indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So as part of this passion that you're moving forward next week, for some of you, are you working with children? Is that the career path in some capacity? Victory is yours, though. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Time to have faith. Next week's going to be a very productive week for you. Lots of changes coming in, lots of new opportunities about to present themselves to you. We have career transition on the back of the deck. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So that's a beautiful, beautiful sign from Spirit. You guys need to follow these passions because they're important, and I feel like the world needs your ideas. A time to give rather than to take. New Moon in Virgo. It's time to give the world your ideas. It's time to put that work in, and this is like a foundation time for you. This is a real foundation time. And for those of you that have this love offer coming in, like I said, I keep looking at the Tower here. There could be a lot of fear of moving forward with the Tower. There's a fear associated with that of pushing towards your goals, whether they be in finance or career, or whether they be in relationships. But it's a sign from Spirit for you to, you're going to have victory. Patience is needed. Don't let pride get in the way of your dreams, get in the way of your goals, get in the way of potential relationships that are really deep-seated. Like I said, for some of you, this person coming forward, for those of you asking about love, the person coming forward could be someone you never really considered before. A fiery climax approaches in that situation. Interesting. Some advice from Spirit here. Whoops. The heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. Things are happening behind the scenes that you don't understand. There are things working on the spiritual side of things. You have, you know, the Wheel of Fortune twice. You also had this Judgment card twice. You know, those are powerful, powerful energies for you. There are things going on that you don't understand that are meant to be and that are pushing towards change in your life right now. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Remember, this is you. These are both your energies. You are the Magician. You are this Nine of Pentacles. All your hard work is going to pay off. All of the things that you're manifesting right now, because like I said, a foundation. This is a foundation week. This is a foundation time for you, but it's going to pay off for you in a big way at the end of the day. My piles get kind of crazy and messy, don't they? You have, can you hear me? You guys have maybe been feeling like you've been floating around, waiting for that finish line to come. It's kind of that sense of this 10 of Wands here. It's like I'm waiting and waiting, you know, hand on hip, kind of impatiently. Spirit's saying they do hear you. They do see your frustrations. They see what you want, and it's moving. Things are, this, like I said, this is a foundation week. Put the work in this week. Accept these offers coming in for you. Change of seasons. This is a beautiful card, and it just talks about, you know, you need to go with the flow. It's a real reminder of like life's changing seasons, and it's like this reminder to us that even when we feel overwhelmed about things, we can still just quietly be, because constant change is around us all the time. Like everything is changing. Nothing is ever still. Rivers aren't still. You know, we're definitely not still. And to allow those changes to come, allow these great, big, huge transformative changes that the, where is it? I can't see it now. I've got so many cards coming. The Wheel of Fortune and your, I can't even see it. Where is it? Your Judgment cards are representing here. Sorry about the mess, you guys. I'm getting too excited. But it's about, you know, letting those changes come. Let's get some messages of encouragement for you from Spirit. Oops. Keep your chin up. You guys have been discouraged maybe. Maybe you feel like it's taking too long. These foundation periods are taking too long. Maybe this week you're getting frustrated with the work you're having to put in. Keep plugging forward. Unexpected money is coming this week. Nice. And your inspiration, all of this inspired thought is divinely guided. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune coming up twice. The Judgment card coming up twice. This Tower in the middle of your reading is showing that fear is blocking all of these necessary changes for you. But they're divinely guided. They're coming. It's like a freight train. You have an interesting offer on the horizon as well. Be aware of these offers about to present themselves, these new beginnings this week. This is a foundation phase. Unstoppable change. Unstoppable change with that Wheel of Fortune, with that Judgment card. It's coming for you guys this week. You're being asked to put some, again, change in love for some of you, change in this, in your career, sort of like moving some inspired ideas forward. Maybe you're starting new jobs. Maybe you're starting a new business. or considering it. We have the moon falling out. Take what I can't see. Our little flower pot of charms. Oops, stuck to my fingers. So the moon is that blocked intuition. It's that fear that's holding you back from these, and from this, all this good abundance that's coming in for you, whether it be love or in life. We have the King of Swords. It's time for you to be logical. It's time for you to go towards truth and go towards not allowing people who aren't serving you to stick around you anymore. It's time for you to demand what you want out of life and to reveal yourself. We have A in the bowl. We have a moon with a star. So you've been blocking your hopes. It's like you're afraid to hope sometimes for certain things in life. We have two shells that are curled up. They make me think of the High Priestess. Again, hiding the intuition inside your own heart. Like the inner knowing that you know where you belong and where you don't. But we also have a hole in this shell. So it's time to express that. We have the guitar. Are some of you entering into this, you know, this Ace of Wands? Does it represent a musical inspired kind of event that's happening in your life? Are you a musician? We have the Pearl of Wisdom, and we have the little cross, kind of like the pirate flag there. You know, are there things you need to release? Are there addictions or people or situations that you need to release in order for you to move forward into all the abundance that wants to come in for you? It's about being wary of people, but not letting yourself stay in stagnation. So this week you guys have some interesting things coming. You guys have some love offers perhaps on the way, and it's just a very transformative week. You're going to be asked to really put some work in because you have a lot of abundance coming. So lots of changes this week for you, Group 1. If this resonates with your situation, I'd love to hear about it. If it resonates next week, I'd love for you to come back and tell me about it. I would love for you to become a part of this family and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video. And I would love for you to come back and visit me on another day. And I just really want you to have a really good day and a really good week. Bye. Hello, Group 2. You chose this beautiful pink flower or this Princess Sodalite. It could be I don't know what this is, but let me know if you know what it is in the comment section. What's coming up for you guys this week? What's happening for you this week? What changes are coming? What should you guys look out for? What's going to happen this week? Okay, so we do have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. We will get some cards for you and then see what they say. We have the Magician. You guys can see this is kind of a muted deck. It's not very bright. It's an older deck. What is coming up this week for you, Pile 2? What is coming up this week for you? The Nine of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles here, clarifying your Nine of Wands. Clarifying that Magician. Six of Wands. And we have the Ace of Swords. On the back of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. Okay. So, what is happening this week for you? Pile number 2. So if we start on the back of the deck energy here, the Six of Cups is kind of about nostalgia and kind of focusing on the past. And I do sense that maybe some of you guys are focusing a little bit too much on the past, and Spirit sees that, because we also have this Nine of Swords, and you can see her kind of lamenting, literally looking into the past, looking into the abyss here. And it's Spirit is saying that this week maybe you're going to gain a little bit of clarity on that. So if you guys have been feeling a little bit depressed, maybe you're losing sleep, a little anxious, Spirit is saying that this is the week where you're going to feel a little bit of lightening up of that. Some of your paranoia and faith is going to be restored here with the Nine of Wands reversed and the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling a little bit more secure this week in your ability to manifest change in your life. And we have the Magician here and the Six of Wands. So this is going to be a productive week for you. That Magician and the Six of Wands says that you're going to have success and clarity this week. That Ten of Pentacles, you guys could have, let's get some more clarity for you. Just switch decks up here. We have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, Spirit is really saying that you're going to gain a lot of clarity this week. If you guys have been feeling depressed or feeling sad or feeling anxious, this coming week you're going to start to have a little bit more faith restored. A little bit more clarity is coming in for you. Hanged Man. You've been feeling a little bit stagnant in life. You've been feeling a little bit like maybe financially things have been difficult, but this week you're going to be feeling a little bit more optimistic. We have Swords. Ten of Swords. And then we have the Strength card. This spread here is really a sign that Spirit is saying this week is going to be a time for you to let go of the past and let go of things that have been plaguing you for a long time. The Ten of Swords here is a call for you to let go of an idea or a situation or people that are no longer serving you, that your ego has become really transfixed upon. I can see it's really broken your heart. You've lost sleep over it. And Spirit is saying this week coming, is the time for you to gain the strength and to fight through that, push through that, and remind yourself of the powerful manifestation power that you have, because you have success waiting for you. And there is that sense of taking a look around and appreciating what you have right now. To appreciate next week, spending that time to really throw yourself into a situation or a feeling of gratitude. It's a time for you to really gain clarity about this situation in the past that you've really been focused on these past couple of weeks. It's time for you to let go of that old idea that's been breaking your heart and keeping you feeling stagnated in life, and to push through. Spirit really wants that for you next week. Again, it's always your choice. You are the manifestor in your own life. Coming next week, please, Spirit. Blessings coming next week. Blessings to be watch out for next week. Temperance, more balance in your life. Those are the blessings. I was just asking Spirit, what blessings are coming in for you next week? What's going to help you out throughout this process? And the blessing out of all of this, out of you letting go of this old idea, is restoring that balance inside of yourself, restoring the inner peace inside of yourself. Death card. It's time for you to remember who you are. Some of you watching are females, and you've forgotten the powerhouse that you are. Next week's going to, hopefully you will spend some time gaining that clarity, because what it's going to bring about is the ending with that Ten of Swords, with this Death card, about the ending of one situation that is not serving you, that's throwing you off balance, to remind you who you are. The Queen of Wands, she is passionate, she is fiery, she has amazing ideas, she's an entrepreneur, but that black cat reminds us we don't cross her because she has a fiery temper. You are so full of love, you're so full of abundance, like the Queen of Cups. Reminding you who you are. Next week, you're going to be focused on manifestation, on your goals. You're going to be gaining clarity. There's going to be some sort of aha moment for you about this past situation. You're going to be gaining some clarity on that. Maybe you've been looking at this situation with too much of a rose-colored glass type of feeling. Maybe you need to take those rose-colored glasses off so you can see the truth of the situation, which will allow you to really start with your manifestation power with that Magician and the Six of Wands. You're moving into better energy. You're letting go next week. And that's the clarity is coming in for you. And it's going to come in kind of like a flash. It's like you're going to just make that decision. Something's going to snap next week and you're like, I'm done. I'm done with this. That's it. Boom. Oops. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest the blessings that you want in your life. There's this sense with the Six of Cups that you're holding on to somebody from the past, a person from the past. It's time to release. We have healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise. This is what is really going to help you. You guys are going to be focused next week on your physical fitness, on your physical health, on your body. It's and that's what's going to propel all of this positive manifestation to take place, all of the clarity. because you're going to be focusing on yourself. I feel like you've been putting all of your focus on other people, and now it's time to get back. It's that I keep hearing that song. I don't even know the name of it, and I don't want to sing it because that would just be weird. But I just keep hearing this song that I keep hearing on TikTok, where it's like it's time for you to, you know, get your credit back. It's time for you to go to the gym and take care of you. It's like that sense of getting a revenge body is what I'm trying to passion. Follow your passions. You're a passionate person. You've got amazing ideas. I think you've forgotten that. So this week you're focusing on yourself. You're going to be focusing on your body. You're going to be focusing on your goals and what do you want. You and your loved ones are safe as this transition happens. And it's a reminder that you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You've forgotten who you are. And prosperity lies ahead for you. New moon in Taurus. Some messages, some advice from Spirit for you. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. And this consider your foundation is an interesting card to come out for you because we had that Six of Cups. And we're talking about something you need to release from your past. It's time to shed some light, some true light on that foundation because you may not be seeing it clearly. We have the moon imagery here. You may be looking at this scene, at this past situation with rose-colored glasses, and that's what needs to be cleared up for you so that this week you can focus on yourself. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. It's time for patience with yourself. Love is patient and kind always. Let's get some messages of encouragement for you for this week. This is going to be a week of clarity for you. Reach out for help when you need it, when you're feeling overwhelmed during this time. You don't have to do it alone. Whoops. I just lost a bunch of the floor. A new love is on its way to you. So once you close the door to a past, another door will open up for you. It's like that sense of clearing out your closet or clearing space in your closet for something that you want, or only sleeping on one side of the bed because you're trying to manifest that relationship. Once you close the door on the past, once you have all this faith in yourself restored, then you're going to have love coming in for you. Your loved ones in heaven are so proud. Blank card. Tell the universe what you want. Be clear next week. Start manifesting. And you know, it's interesting that that card comes out because your magician showed up right in the center of your reading. Front row and center. It's about time that you started manifesting what you want in life. Don't be scared. Change is coming. Do something creative this week. Something for yourself. Get some charms for you. Charms from the flower pot. Dig deep. Oops. Om symbol. Time to meditate. Take some time. Part of that self-care, part of the healthy lifestyle is meditation for you guys this week. We have the magician again. You guys, it's time to get yourselves out of that poverty mindset. It's time for you to use next week as a launching pad for your new life, a launching pad for you to let go of this old idea that you become really fixated on. It's time for you to move forward. We have Sagittarius in the bowl represented today. We have a Bible. Spend some time in prayer. We have a shark, a baby shark. Our children are a factor in your life right now, but that's also a sign from Spirit to take a bite out of life. It's okay to be aggressive in certain areas. It's okay for you to charge forward. We have here a watermelon. We have the little gecko. You've been protecting your heart too long from love, perhaps. We have a little wing, looking at things from a higher perspective. It's time for healing yourself. We have the starfish in the bowl. A starfish can regenerate a limb if they lose one. You have everything within your spirit to heal your inner pain that you've been feeling. And you're feeling a lot of pain with that 3 of Swords that came up for you with this 10 of Swords. Like, you're heartbroken over this situation. It's time to let go of it. We have an every fair from fair sometimes declines, a Midsummer Night's Dream quote. It's about the bloom falling off the rose. The bloom has fallen off the rose. It's time to move forward. We have a Pentacles, so new opportunities are on the horizon. From 1980 is the date on that. Okay, I don't know if I can get that closer to you so you guys can really see. Okay, group number 2, that is your reading. This is what's coming up for you this week. A time for manifestation, a time to let go. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment in the comment section. If it even come back next week and let me know if it resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Please like this video. It helps me to bring more content out to you guys. But mostly, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I hope you come back and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye. Hello, everyone. Pile number 3, you were drawn to this beautiful yellow flower or this green adventurine. Either way, this is your reading. What is coming up for you next week or this week, however you want to look at it? What's coming up for you? So we have the Magician. It was in the reverse position, but I'm flipping it around. I'm going to remember that it was in the reverse position, but I want to talk to him or about him upright. 4 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Cups. Let's clarify that Magician. The 9 of Coins. Clarifying that Knight of Cups. We have the King of Cups. Clarifying that 4 of Cups. We have the World. And on the back, we have the Queen of Cups. What is happening for you, Group 3, this week? Interesting. So we started out your reading with the Magician. It flipped out in the reverse position, and I turned it around. But the Magician, when it's reversed, it really speaks about, you know, feeling like your energy has been scattered and kind of you're wasting your energy. So maybe the last couple of weeks you haven't been very productive, and it's affecting your bottom line as far as money. It's affecting your feeling of security. And you just feel like things are kind of out of control right now. You're not feeling, sorry, I was interrupted there, guys. It just feels like you guys had some scattered energy, or you feel like you're just wasting your time, or you're not manifesting what you want, and it's growing frustrating. And I feel like what you guys really want to manifest is love, and you're feeling kind of, it's like you feel like things are so scattered and scatterbrained right now that even if love was presented to you, it's like you wouldn't see it because you're so focused on the fact that it hasn't come to you yet. But next week, we have the Knight of Cups here, right in the center of your reading with the King of Cups. So some of you guys have a big change coming with the World card here. It could really shift the energy of that 4 of Cups for you, this love offer that could be coming, or some type of offer. But it's an offer of abundance anyway. It will change things in your life. It has the power to change that Magician. You know, as I said, it started out in the reverse, so I guess I can turn it back there now. But it has the power to change that. And you have the power to change these energies because you have a big shift coming next week. And I do feel like for some of you, it's in the form of love. You've been feeling like you're hung up in the universe, like you're waiting for love a lot. You guys could have a love offer on its way to you. Some kind of offer is on its way. Let's see what the rest of your cards say. What's coming up for Group 3 next week? Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Time for you to make that decision on what you want to do. We have the King of Wands. 10 of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Also, the Chariot. So this Chariot and the 2 of Wands here flanking your reading is really a call from Spirit that you have the decision to make of whether you're going to continue with this scattered type of energy or whether you're going to kind of put the work in this week. It's time for you to make that decision to start working towards your abundance, towards your security. We have an offer coming forward for you. Some of you guys have a King of Wands coming forward, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, somebody very passionate. Could be somebody who is an entrepreneur, but that could also reflect your energy here with this world energy. You guys have a shift. You're being asked to really put your focus into your work next week because you guys have a lot of abundance coming, and to like leap into it with determination and willpower with the Chariot card here. Cancer energy really represented, but you guys have a lot of abundance coming in after next week because of the work you're putting in next week, if that makes sense. It's like a foundation, a little bit of a foundation week for you, really charging forward in your inspired ideas. Maybe some of you are starting businesses or you're working towards a business. It's time for you to actually take the steps if you're thinking about doing that. If you're thinking about starting some kind of business or following some sort of inspired thought, Spirit's saying it's time for you to take that leap. It's time for you to step away from the starting line and start putting in the work. Next week is a working week for you. You're setting a foundation. You could be, again, a love offer could be on its way for you as well, but there's also this Knight of Cups doesn't have to reflect a love offer. He reflects an emotional change coming in, an emotional change offer coming in. And for some of you, it could be this abundant work offer, this abundant new idea that you're bringing forth into the world. And literally we have the World card here. It's about success. These ideas that you're bringing forward and working on next week are going to bring you so much abundance. You're not going to feel this apathetic way anymore, bored, out of touch. You're not going to feel that. You're going to feel success. You're going to feel closure. You're going to feel proud. You're going to have financial abundance. And because of all of this positive energy that you've really built up during these times, you're going to be able to attract with this Magician energy the love that you want. You're going to feel, ultimately at the end of the day, you're going to have the abundance of emotion that the Queen of Cups represents. And we have the King of Cups here too, so that's on its way to you. I'm not saying that I'm not saying you're going to be rich and in love with the love of your life by Friday, but I am saying that the work that you're putting in towards your passions, the work that you're putting in towards offers next week are really going to be setting the foundation for the success down the road. And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, is that success at the end of the day. The joy is in the journey, putting in all of that work. You're growing frustrated, you're feeling stagnation, but you're safe. I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. You have clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. That is from Spirit. That is their guidance. They're letting you know that they're with you and that you're on the right track. We have gifts from God. We angels are helping you bring gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. We have that Knight of Cups coming in with this offer in a bowl. You can see it's kind of similar imagery here. You guys have some offers coming in next week that are really going to propel you towards all of the abundance that you deserve and that you want. We have spiritual understanding at the back of the deck. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. It's time to take a look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. You've been feeling that stagnation of the reversed Magician. You've been feeling frustrated. Plans have maybe fallen through. It's time to take a step back and reorganize. A time to give rather than to take. And it's time to release that negative energy. It's time to release the frustration that you guys have felt. It's time to charge forward and start working on those ideas that you guys have had sitting at the back of your brain for a while. These ideas are divinely guided. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and to be accepted. And you can see in this beautiful card that there is this, I don't know if you guys can even see it clearly, but there is this unicorn. And the unicorn is really, it's a beautiful spirit of individuality. It's a spirit of uniqueness, and that's who you are. We have 1 and 8 equals 9. You're almost there. You're almost there to break through with these creative ideas to get what you want. Have patience with yourself. Love is patient and love is kind always. This is like I said, it's like a foundation week for you next week. but it's coming. You're going to get everything that you want. I lost one on the floor because that's what I do. Okay. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Focus on that feeling. Put yourself into that really deep state of gratitude and happiness, and that's what's going to help propel a lot of these emotional, fulfilled feelings at the end of the day when you work towards them. Okay, let's get some messages here from Spirit, some words of encouragement. You can manifest true love. You can have everything that you want with that Magician. You don't, maybe sometimes you doubt yourself and you doubt your ability to manifest with this Magician energy. You doubt the law of attraction. But Spirit's saying, you know, it's true. You can manifest what you want. You can manifest true love if you want it. A new love is on its way to you. We do have that Knight of Cups presenting love, and it's an abundant offer here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups present. So for some of you, it's a emotional start for sure. The present is a gift. It's time to enjoy it. I was talking about that earlier, about gratitude and putting yourself in a mindset. Your loved ones in heaven are so proud of you. And tell the universe what you want. Lots of manifestation messages here for you today. Reach out for help when you need it. Reach out for collaborative help when you need it. Reach out to Spirit when you need it. And we have on the back of the deck, take time to recharge. Some teeny tiny tarot for you from Spirit today. Okay, we have the Chariot. You had the Chariot here, I believe, didn't you? And the Ten of Pentacles. So it's decision-making time for you. Do you guys have a choice to make in life about where you want to be? You have to make that choice and drive towards your goals with determination, with willpower, and ultimately you've had the Ten of Pentacles here showing up twice in your reading. That's huge. It's just Spirit's way of telling you you can have whatever you want. You want that abundance, you want to grow a family, you want, like, what do you want? You can have it. Just make the decision and go towards it. We have this little Chewbacca. He's been showing up a lot lately, and he represents somebody with a very narrowed interest. And I sometimes say it's a very nerdy interest, like cosplay or video games, but it can be anything. I consider myself like a tarot nerd. I crochet, I bake, so you know, somebody with a very narrowed interest, that could be what your passion is and what you're supposed to drive forward or work on. What's been holding you back with the chain? You. We have you here. So you've been holding yourself back. We have Leo in the bowl, a little sign here with a lion, Leo. We have the sewing machine. Are you a seamstress? Are you somebody who works in the fashion industry? It's about, you know, your creative life force. You're very creative. It's time to use that. We have a little fairy sitting on a moon and a star. It's like believing in magic. You know, that manifester, that magician was turned around. So it's like you don't believe in magic, or sometimes you don't have faith in your creative process here. But it's okay to sometimes believe and have faith with the star imagery here that magic exists, that you are part of that you are magic. We have the dolphin with the ball, which is a reminder to enjoy the present. The present is a gift. Enjoy it. Have fun. The fun is in the journey. It's like all work and no play makes you a dull boy. It's time for you to enjoy the present as you're working towards these goals. It's okay to have fun while you're doing it. We have the owl, looking at things from a higher perspective, being wise. We have the anchor. You need to haul anchor and start to move. Okay, group number 3. That is your reading. What is coming up for you guys next week? You guys could have a love offer on the way. You guys maybe felt a little bit blocked and stagnated, but it's time to drive forward with those creative ideas and work hard next week, because part of all of those things, part of all of that hard work that you're putting in is going to lead to a heck of a lot of abundance and a lot of emotional abundance in love as well, because you'll be putting yourself in this amazing mindset. Okay, group 3, if that resonated, I would love for you to come back and tell me about it. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and please like this video. It helps me to bring you more content. I would love for you to come back and visit me on another day. If you feel called to, head on over to Instagram as well. I'm over there. But mostly I hope that you just have a wonderful week and a wonderful day today. Bye. Thank you for joining me.